Alright, here we go. This is a custom 3v3 on Chasm between the red team, the upper left-hand corner, elite faction members, EmptySoul01 in the classic paladin, JACTrooperIS. I really don't know how to say that. In the shark helix, just spamming rockets for some reason, and dagger88 in the medic osprey, and their opponents arc faction players, Valinor in the bottom right hand corner, Valinor in the recon angel, WolfcuB in the steampunk helix, and BboyDeyo in the steampunk neo. Does look like there's a lot of chat going on, a lot of coordination going down by the arc team. Game is about to start. Looks like we are going to have pretty, or not necessarily defensive opens, but pretty typical openings. It doesn't look like anyone's going to go for the cheese, which is kind of a standard distraction nowadays, to be honest. Yeah, normal setups, moneymakers going down. Let's see if someone, I would assume that they would immediately start the mid-fight if they aren't going to go cheese first or bridge first, which it doesn't seem like any of the players or any of the teams are doing. The Arc team did set down two Jokers down there to take care of the initial Jackals going to attack. We do have Bayboy with a few jumpers here to keep the red team out of the mid-fight for the most part, and it looks like that WolfcuB and Valinor have been able to clear the their side of their neutrals, and Bayboy, pretty much successful in keeping them away. They will start a ferry to the other side, and JACTrooper trying to finish off. I feel one does go down, but I think that was pretty much the T99. One Gemini goes down. The Carbon team grabbing that middle outpost with a Sergeants for the most part, and one creep, and has pretty large unit cluster doing a pretty good mid-fight circle drop, style thing right there, which is pretty much what you mostly see because circular fluid motions are kind of the best way to go to approach certain things in AirMech. And EmptySoul, taking cover from those Seekers, and Valinor getting killed by that Hunter Seeker instead of getting that finish on EmptySoul. And Dagger bringing one Seeker to the back, trying to get this outpost neutralized, I guess, with that Seeker in support. And EmptySoul and JACTrooper actually able to keep the pressure on this mid instead of allowing the Carbon team to control the pressure to the to attack the top close, which is typically what happens after a team gets mid. And it does look like Valinor sniping, trying to finish off some of these players. JACTrooper does get finished off. EmptySoul and that Paladin needs to keep his face toward, toward the enemy players. And Valinor trying to get this snipe, but that minimum fire distance, and not able to get that finish. But we do have Dagger here with a Bucky, an Ice Cream Bucky, and a Longhorn. Kind of random, to be honest. Drop down here. One socket actually is not filled. I don't know if that was killed by one of the harassing red mechs, but does force two of the green players back and does allow EmptySoul to neutralize this middle outpost. And let's see if they can actually soften up this. But this actually was cleared. I'm not really sure who cleared that. Probably, I don't know. Honestly, it might have been Valinor with his angel sniping, but that kind of is a waste of time. So I have no idea how that was cleared. Something that is not easy to catch every single time in a 3v3, I guess. WolfcuB finishing off EmptySoul. And Dagger now with a couple of Buckies here to the top. I don't know if he's going directly for Moneymaker kills or harass or what, but we do have WolfcuB, and I think that was Valinor and that Angel trying to get this a little bit of harass down there. But they were not able to kill any Moneymakers. Dagger able to finish off one of the Moneymakers over here. I don't know if that was really worth the Buckies that were spent that were bringing over here. But we do have infantry drop, and the red team actually able to grab this outpost under the control. The question is, can they keep it? Spamming quite a lot of infantry. Dagger going down to WolfcuB. But EmptySoul able to actually hold this outpost with JACTrooper, and the most of the green units are cleared from this area. So the green team, the Arc team, definitely has something to worry about here. BBoy with some boomers though might be able to get this immediately neutralized if they actually get in. And okay, two of them do go off. Oh no, they all go down now. All the bulbs go down. The green team able to neutralize this outpost, and they will eventually be able to take it back, as there's pretty much no more red presence in the area. And that is it. Dagger and well, I mean, yeah, the red team coming back to try to take it back, but it is pretty much lost. Valinor checking on the bottom there. Those red dots on the minimap were just creeps, so not too much to worry about for the archetype team there down at the bottom. Elite, really good job trying to take that top right corner. Didn't keep it. Boomers, definitely something that you need to take into. Okay, yeah, Valinor, I think he was killing those bridge units. Definitely a lot of experience and pretty much free kills. you know, and free experience. Not really anything going to contest you there. And WolfcuB with a couple flamers. Flamers still really, I don't want to say broken, but really strong. Really strong against outposts. Have extremely high DPS. And WolfcuB killing JACTrooper on his way out. Let's see what Dagger is bringing. I really wish you could see cargo of every single person, regardless of who we were following last. But now Dagger does drop that Longhorn, not in an attacking position, trying to get that Moneymaker killed. BBoy not able to, okay, no, he will be able to finish it off before that Moneymaker gets killed. And Dagger still trying to cause some trouble here, getting finished off on the ground by BBoy. Carbon team, or on the Carbon team, wow, there is no Carbon team, but the Green team still having this middle outpost under their control. A couple sergeants going down by, yeah, EmptySoul. EmptySoul, pretty much the infantry guy nowadays. Definitely, I mean, I've seen him play, and he pretty much is right now, play with like 100% infantry loadouts, which is really uncommon. Pretty much never happens except for when EmptySoul does it. But Dagger and EmptySoul trying to get this. Oh no, they are just going for an attack. I don't know why they are doing it with these units specifically, Buckies and infantry. Very unorthodox. You know, if you're going to do a 4-drop or maybe a socket unit harass, you come with some lighter units like Jackals or something like that, so you can carry a couple Jackals or Jokers or something. But for the most part, they only got one unit killed down here, and all of their units have been finished off. So not really that great of a trade-off. We've got a little bit of damage down, but let's see if the Carbon or if the Green team. No lunchbox down for the Green team, but you know, they don't really need it quite yet. They actually don't even have one in any of their loadouts, so that's a little bit interesting. But we do have a double drop by WolfcuB and BBoy teaming up together, while Valinor probably going to go, oh yeah, he is going for the bottom. And in the meantime, we do have JACTrooper and Dagger here attacking this fort as well. So these units were killed, taken care of by EmptySoul. Now we do have BBoy responding to this drop, but a lot of damage actually going down. The Green team's life is more than halfway down. And no lunchbox, meaning that all that is 100% permanent. We do have EmptySoul responding to this tank push down here. This might be successful in neutralizing. Yeah, Valinor with some more sergeants. This probably will go down to neutral. 2 green tanks in the area. Will they be able to grab this outpost under the control? No, EmptySoul kills one of the sergeants, and we do have Dagger supporting here with a couple of not level 4 creeps, but SAMs. They do look very similar. And JACTrooper with 2 Gemini here. I guess he brought that with his Helix. Does he have carry upgrade? Yes, he has 2 points in carry upgrade. And so getting quite a lot more damage down. However, the red team not giving up on this bottom left corner yet. We do have BboyDeyo coming back with a couple of jumpers. He will be able to take this outpost under his control, but will he be able to keep it? We have 2 mechs in the area. And it is going to be EmptySoul and JACTrooper neutralizing this outpost. The green team only able to bring out 2 Gemini in that in that outpost grab. A couple of creeps going down, but it's not really going to do the... Oh, well, it actually goes up to green. And WolfcuB able to bring a couple more Gemini down and does put them in bunkers, will prevent the red team from, putting any infantry in that outpost. And JACTrooper with even more now. A lunchbox. Oh, no, the lunchbox... Oh, I guess they did have a lunchbox. It's really hard to spot. Okay, right there. They have 2 lunchboxes out, actually. I guess they have one socketed on an outpost. Do they have one socketed on an outpost? Probably the mid. Yes, the mid. One is on the mid. But the green team able to take this outpost pretty much under their control. And the red team now going to be moving up from the mid. But however, I mean, they have about a fourth of their life left, so the green team, or the red team, might actually even be able to finish this off using drops, and both of the bridges are clear, so they might even just be able to do a pretty large push. As long as they support it, the green team's not really going to be able to soften up that push that much, except maybe with bombs. Who has bombs? We have WolfcuB with those pumpkin bombs in his loadout. And we do have EmptySoul with sergeants and SAMs here. But now dropping up, trying to do some damage here, but the SAMs get killed very quickly. Definitely probably not the best choice, especially if mechs respond to it. But JACTrooper now with 2 tanks, 1 Gemini and 1 Longhorn gets blocked immediately by the green team. Every single green team player is down there. In the meantime, the red team's not really able to take advantage of it, as they don't really have too many units out on the field. 33-71, the green team with a huge advantage. And now Valinor with a Gemini moving out up here. I guess they're going to try to probably move closer and closer, leapfrog, kind of a typical approach to this top outpost on Chasm from that mid. Oh, but Valinor and BBoy with a lot of tanks coming out on the field might just do a death push. There is not really that much defending here for the red team. If it does get scouted, and it very likely would be scouted kind of ahead of time, maybe not that far ahead of time, but if it does get scouted, they might be able to mount a defense, in that time that it does take travel there. But I don't know if they will. I don't know. Let's see how that happens. I mean, okay, and now they are moving out. Oh, none of the green team is really in the area to notice it, so there are a lot of pressure going down on that top outpost by the rest of the carbon, or by the rest of the green team. That now they do see it, but it's probably going to be too late. There's a couple defensives like Sam's and 2 Longhorn there. Oh no, Longhorn and Gemini, but repositioning by the green team. This might actually be the finish. There's a lot of tanks here, and you know, great surround by this green team right now. And it's pretty much all Gemini, actually. A few Longhorn, but this is probably going to be it. Their life is less than a quarter at this point, and Valinor shooting in from the side. 1 Longhorn, 1 Gemini actually left there. Valinor getting finished off in that retreat, but this is probably going to be the last of their life going down. B-Boy with another Gemini getting it not necessarily dropped yet. Does the carbon team, or does the red team have a lunchbox in their loadout? Apparently I'm horrible at spotting them. I don't see one right now, so it does look like they will not be able to, you know, recoup any of that damage. There's not going to be a 5% overshield on their fort. However, we do have B-Boy with another, oh, I thought it was a tank drop, but I guess he didn't really bring anything, and if he did, he got killed pretty quickly. But B-Boy cloaking down and able to survive this attack, and does, you know, heal up at his outpost, and JACTrooper trying to defend against a couple Longhorns dropped at this top area, WolfcuB bringing them back. Oh no, that was B-Boy actually. And we do have Dagger trying to do something down here. I don't know if he was I guess Dagger, people say Dagger's a girl, so I will say she was probably prioritizing on, I don't know, neutralizing that outpost. Honestly, that didn't really look like it would get that far. And now JACTrooper with 2 tanks here gets kind of blocked by a Longhorn, but yeah, repositioned, blocked again. Those tanks already have gone down, and oh, a little bit more attack gone down by the green team. 1 tank dropped over here. And it does look like the green team is going to eventually be able to just drop, and finish, as the red team doesn't have a lunchbox, and they don't have very much life left. Another push here by BboyDeyo. That is like 6 tanks, and another one getting repositioned. This probably is going to be it. They could probably even fire at the corners with just their mechs themselves. And there you go. Archetype team, Valinor, WolfcuB, and BboyDeyo take this custom 3v3 over the elite team. EmptySoul01 JACTrooperIS, JACTrooperIS, don't know exactly, and dagger88. You know, yeah, Valinor says no pushing at all. Yeah, I mean, it was just, I mean, the green team was just really great at you know, keeping the pressure on that red team. The red team not really able to mount any kind of offensive, not able to really get any substantial unit cluster to make a move, a major move, and the green team controlling the match pretty much the entire time, except for that top right corner outpost grab that the red team did around, I don't know, maybe like the 3 or 4 minute mark. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, that's pretty much the only time that the red team kind of dictated the pace of the game. But you know, B-Boy with those boomers neutralizing that outpost extremely fast, and the rest of the green team contributing fire as well, able to shut that down, do pretty much a systematic attack, defending against those drops. Those drops by Dagger and JACTrooper were pretty effective. Lunchbox never went down for the green team, but you know, eventually didn't need it anyway, you know, obviously. And the green team able to grab that bottom outpost, push. I think that was 2 major pushes, and you know, re-micro surrounding on the fort, and there you go. The green team does take it, and you know, faction battles, you gotta love them, guys. Hopefully this game will expand. More and more players will you know, join. More and more factions will become substantial in this game, and we can have real team, you know, complete team battles, and I'm looking forward to that, definitely. So guys, this is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.